Hey everybody, this is D Hunter, bringing another action figure sort of diorama or prop review. We're going to be looking at the McFarlane Batman Cowl collection. These are 1/3 cowl replicas. This is the first wave. I already have the second wave. I want to give a huge shout out to McFarlane for sending me over the Knightfall cowl, specifically the Platinum Chase variant. When I got that, I decided I was going to get the rest of wave 1, and then I'll get wave 3 when it comes out. In front of you, we have 5 different Batman cowls, 1/3 scale. We have the Knightfall Batman cowl, the Platinum version of the Knightfall Batman cowl, the Micheal Keaton 89 Batman, the Adam West 66 Batman, and then the Batman the Animated Series cowl, which I believe is a Target exclusive. So, here are the front of the packages, and then here's the back side of the packages. Knightfall, Micheal Keaton, Adam West, and Kevin Conroy. So with no further ado, let's open them up and check them out. Alright. Now that we have these cowls out of the package, here they are laid out in front of you. They don't have any traditional accessories, but each one has a display stand, and you can't actually remove them from the display stand. I mean, if you really wanted to, you probably could, but they're not intended to be removed. We have a bunch of different Batman cowls from various eras of Batman history. Batman Classic TV series from 1966, Batman Knightfall from the comics 1993, Batman the Animated Series from 1982, and Batman Micheal Keaton from 1989. In this video, we're going to take a look at each of the cowls individually. We'll check out the cowl, we'll look at some relevant figures based on the same source material, and then we'll check out the entire cowl collection. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Let's go ahead and start off with the oldest one, Adam West the Man from 1966 Batman Classic TV series. So here's the Adam West Batman cowl from the Batman Classic TV series 1966 Adam West Batman TV show. If you look at the cowl, it is frankly kind of dorky to today's standards, but it was pretty accurate to the 50s and 60s comic depiction of Batman. This holds a special place in my heart, and honestly, we might not have Batman today if it wasn't for this TV show increasing its popularity. Back in the early 60s, they were considering canceling Detective Comics and Batman Comics, and the show really helped sort of bring sales up. So let's take a look. One has a sort of round cowl piece. We have the black face at the front, short ears at the top with black on the inside. He's got the light blue eyebrows, the blue nose. The cowl itself is hollow. You can even see through the eyes there. Got the sort of roughly almost neck piece, which is fairly accurate to the show. Batman Classic TV series 1966, and I like the sort of weathering that the stand has. It's not just pure black. Now you could potentially take the cowl off. Pinching this is not good enough. You'd probably have to heat it up or possibly even cut it out, but it can be done, but it's definitely not intended to be done. Here's this Adam West Batman cowl in the middle, next to several different Adam West Batman figures. We have a couple by McFarlane on the left, followed by, on the right, NECA and Mattel's versions. And here's a look at the 1989 Micheal Keaton Batman movie cowl. 23 years later, and we finally have a dark, serious, gritty Batman film. And boy, did it change the game as far as superheroes go. All black suit, a lot more serious. Micheal motherfucking Keaton, the man. So let's take a closer look. They did a pretty damn good job with the sculpting on the cowl. You can see the personality in the eyebrows, the familiar sculpt on the side here, the sort of semi-long ears, and then we have the neck piece spread out almost like a little sort of spider, and there's no articulation between the head and the neck, just like the film. And he has a unique bat symbol with the extra points at the bottom. Batman 1989. Looking pretty damn sleek, if you ask me. Part of the key to this is getting this part right, and getting the little sculpted details here and here correct, which they most certainly did. And here's this cowl, next to several different versions of the 1989 Micheal Keaton Batman. We have McFarlane, NECA, Mezco, and SH Figure Arts. Now for the Batman the Animated Series cowl. This was voiced by Kevin Conroy in 1992, part of the Bruce Timm verse, which started with Batman the Animated Series, then the New Batman Adventures, then Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, and then Batman Beyond. This is arguably one of the most accurate and best depictions of Batman in media. Batman the Animated Series utilized all the Batman villains in a realistic fashion. We have Batman, Robin, Batgirl, eventually Nightwing. All the Bat gadgets and vehicles you could ever imagine, done in sort of an old school noir type setting. Much love for Batman the Animated Series. Rest in peace, Kevin Conroy. And rest in peace, Adam West. So let's take a closer look. This one has that sort of cell shading, trying to catch that animated look. This one, the eyes are not transparent. They're white. I guess lenses are supposed to be there. Semi-long ears. The cowl doesn't have a lot of extra sculpting detail and personality, but it's pretty accurate to the show. Like I said, a little blue sort of shading all over it. Now, the mouth is hollow, just not the eyes. And we have the sort of neck piece here, which is fairly accurate to how it should look, and then you'd have the cape flowing down from here. Batman the Animated Series, 1992. And then here's a look at a couple of Batman the Animated Series figures. On the left, McFarlane DC Multiverse, and that was honestly a pretty bad figure. And on the right, by DC Direct, later re-released by McFarlane Toys. And finally, we have the Batman Cowl from Knightfall, a comic story in 1993. This is where Bane broke the Batman and was a monumental moment in Batman history. Batman has really never been defeated so badly, and he was crippled, put into a wheelchair for about 3 years in real time before he healed. Now this is the only cowl where they've done two versions, a regular and a platinum chase. And I'm actually surprised the platinum is the light blue one. I figured that would be the regular one and then the shaded one would be the platinum chase. He looked like this, I'd say more of the time in the Knightfall comics, but depending on who drew it might look a little bit different. They are 100% the same sculpt. Batman Knightfall, 1993. This one's a darker blue and has that black shading. Once again, it's hollow in the mouth and it has white lenses on the eyes. Semi-long ears. The cowl itself is pretty smooth. You can see a little bit of sculpted detail on the neck there. As a whole, it's really just a pretty traditional 90s comic shaped Batman cowl, which looked pretty similar in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. And then we have this platinum chase variant, done in all sort of a lighter blue color, but the same sculpt. You can see it in the neck here, and a tiny bit of sort of detail above the eyes. Not too much going on in the forehead area, but they both look very nice, like a sort of all-purpose, traditional, semi-modern Batman. Here are a couple of McFarlane DC Multiverse Knightfall Batman figures next to these cowls. The one on the left is a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive and has very similar shading on the cowl to the regular version. And then on the right, we have the standard version of McFarlane's Knightfall Batman. It's done in a lighter blue, not quite as light as the platinum cowl, but pretty damn close. And here are a couple more Knightfall Batman figures by DC Direct on the left, and Mattel DC Universe Classics on the right. And so that concludes Wave 1 of the Batman cowls. Adam West, Micheal Keaton, Kevin Conroy, and the comic version. And then here's a look at Wave 2 of these cowls. I guess I'd forgotten. The oldest one is going to be the Detective Comics 27 Batman, first appearance from 1939. 86 years ago, can you believe it? And then we have the Batman Hush from the comic story, 2002, and Batman Begins from the Chris Nolan movie from 2005. Series 3 should be coming out pretty soon. That is going to contain a cowl from the video game Batman Arkham Asylum, then from the movie Justice League, and then from the comic storyline Batman The Dark Knight Returns. Like I said, it should be coming out pretty soon, and I'm really curious to find out what's going to be in Wave 4. And then here's the entire McFarlane 1/3 scale Batman cowl collection. Waves 1 and 2, Wave 3 coming soon, and I'm sure we'll get a Wave 4. 1939, 1966, 1989, 1992, 1993, 2002, and 2005. And there are so many more versions they could make. This could make a really awesome collection depending on how deep they go into it. They're pretty cheap, so I imagine they're selling at least okay. Now, this is not something I would normally collect. I'm into action figures, 6 and 7 inch scale. These are just sort of prop pieces. They are cool, but not something I'd be into. McFarlane sent me Wave 2 a long time ago to review, and the quality was pretty nice. And once I did that, I kind of felt obligated to go back and get Series 1. Still, it's a pretty cool collection. Happy to have them, and I hope they make tons and tons more. So overall, these are some pretty cool Batman Cowls. I really like the sculpting and personality that a lot of them have. I even like the display stand. It's nothing special, but it gets the job done. It looks pretty cool, matches Cowls fairly nicely. Each and every one of these Cowls has a completely different personality and a different source material, and I have much love for them all in different ways. If I were to rank these Cowls, I'd probably say Knightfall first, because I just really like the Knightfall storyline, and I prefer the comic Batman to any other versions. And I'm going to have to say the Keaton Batman next, then animated series, and then Adam West. They're all fantastic. I love the source material, and I love the Cowls. So this is D Hunter. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked the video, press like below. If you have anything you want to say with the video, add to the comment section. If you want to see additional action figure reviews from me, press subscribe. I do appreciate when you do that. Once again, this is D Hunter. Thank you for watching this video, and I will talk to you guys real soon.